That was Ava Kirshner reporting for us tonight. Let's check in with our meteorologist, Ophelia Young, who's tracking the storm system for us.
Yeah, and here's perpetrator number 1. It is a broad area of low pressure spinning off the coast, followed by perpetrator number 2 that is spinning north of the Aleutians. And I say that very lovingly because we do need the rain and we need the snow, despite the mess that it's going to cause these next few days. Rain already quietly creeping into Northern California. We have a few showers in the coastal range now. In the North Valley, even thunder and lightning just north of Chico. A few showers are possible overnight, but that's all we'll have to worry about through your Sunday morning. In fact, we might even start off your Sunday with a little sunshine. That rain, meanwhile, will be moving into the west coast. By afternoon, it'll spill into the valley, and through dinner time, chance of rain is going to increase. Your Sunday evening is going to be a wet one. That is how we're going to end your weekend and start your work week with some scattered showers. So up until then, we're still in the warm sector of the storm. Temperatures are not going to drop off too much. In fact, tonight we'll keep things in the upper 40s. 47 degrees, your overnight low with a light breeze. Tomorrow, however, as that storm system pushes in, that pressure gradient is going to tighten. We'll feel a little bit of a breeze pick up out of the south, about 10 to 15 miles per hour, but we'll still keep temperatures comfortable, topping out at 64 degrees. In Yuba City, 61, Stockton, 62, Auburn and Placerville still, once again, flirting with the 60s, and Truckee and South Lake Tahoe temperatures climbing into the low 40s. And the warmth is going to fade after that. After storm number 1 moves through, storm number 2 is going to drop in. The quiet area is going to be, the quiet period is going to be Monday night. Drier, but breezy, with a few snow showers still lingering in the Sierra, maybe a couple showers in the foothills. But as storm number 2 drops in, it's going to be windier and colder. You saw where it's originating. It's going to drop right out of the Gulf of Alaska. So this one is going to be an even snowier system, and it's going to be dry, which means a lot of that snow is going to be fluffy. Now, forecast models are indicating that we'll get an additional wave Wednesday and Thursday. So a few showers are lingering then, but nothing as impactful as Monday and Tuesday. So this is what you need to know. Snow is going to be our primary concern with these 2 systems. We're looking at 2 to 5 feet of snow, above 5,000 feet, and even down to 2,500 feet in elevation areas could see some snow. In the rain, in the valley, 1 to 2 inches of rain, but with those gusts up to 45 miles per hour at times could be quite messy here in the valley as well. Now, we made this graphic so those in the foothills and the Sierra can figure out when that snow is going to arrive to them. Down to 4,500 feet on Monday. So areas like Blue Canyon could see some snow as early as Monday. On Tuesday, snow level dropping to 3,000 feet. On Wednesday, about 2,500 feet. That's where it's going to bottom out. But it looks like Tuesday is going to be the day where abundant precipitation is going to meet with that plummeting snow level, which does mean that on that day, we'll be particularly watching snow accumulations at 3,000 feet. Looks like 8 to 10 inches of snow is possible. So we're talking low snow here in the valley. However, just the rain that we have to worry about. Breezy. So again, Monday, the rainier day, breezy winds. Tuesday, however, will be the windier day. There will be some rain, but not as much as Monday. Wednesday remains an impact day for travel. Basically, if you're going anywhere, it's going to be slick, wet, especially through the Sierra. Thursday and Friday now, we're looking at a couple showers that'll still linger. Friday now looks to be the cleanup day.
You know, we need wet weather, but we have to prepare as well.
Yes, yeah, and we'll get a break eventually.
Ophelia, thank you.